Hello, tonight's story is Guess How Much I Like You. Little Nut Brown Hare, who was going to bed, held on tight to Big Nut Brown Hare's very long ears. He wanted to be sure that Big Nut Brown Hare was listening. Guess how much I love you, he said. Oh, I don't think I could guess that, said Big Nut Brown Hare. This much. Can you see his arms? Said Little Nut Brown Hare, stretching his arms as wide as they could go. Big Nut Brown Hare had even longer arms. But I love you this much, he said. That's a lot, thought Little Nut Brown Hare. Then Little Nut Brown Hare had a good idea. He tumbled upside down and reached up the tree trunk with his feet. I love you all the way up to my toes. And I love you all the way up to your toes, said Miss Big Nut Brown Hare, swinging him up over his head. But I love you as high as I can hop, smiled Big Nut Brown Hare, and he hopped so high that his ears touched the branches above. That's good hopping, thought Little Brown Hare. I wish I could hop like that. I love you all the way down the lane as far as the river, said Little Nut Brown Hare. And I love you across the river and over the hills, said Big Nut Brown Hare. That's very far, said Little Nut Brown Hare. He was almost too sleepy to think any more. And then he looked beyond the thorn bushes out into the big dark sky, and nothing could be further than the sky. I love you right up to the moon, he said, and he closed his eyes. Oh, that's far, said Big Nut Brown Hare. That's very, very far. Big Nut Brown Hare settled Little Nut Brown Hare into his bed of leaves, and he leaned over and he kissed him good night. And then he lay down close by and whispered with a smile, I love you right up to the moon and back. And that's how much I love all of you. I love you all to the moon and back. Night, night.